Okay guys, sorry for being so late on this video. It's been a few months since we got sunflowers done. Kind of been a little bit busier with some trucking. We had our corn to haul out. I'll either throw that footage in this video or another video. But we did that and we had to haul some wheat here. We got put on hold for that. So now we're hauling some wheat. We're finishing up some contracts with that. Just kind of doing a little bit of miscellaneous stuff. Trying to catch up on stuff here now before springtime comes, because it's been actually a pretty good winter. I mean, we did have some negative 20 below here. Like we had like negative 20 below here last week. I was out all last week. I kinked my neck up very bad. I was in a lot of pain for a week, but I think I kind of got that solved now. So doing a lot better, but kind of just miscellaneous stuff, cleaning up my semi, washing it here. Just hauling some wheat. Put on hold with corn. We got all them bags to pick up. We might switch over to sunflowers here and do some hauling. All of our sunflowers are in bags in the field, so we might switch over and do some sunflowers here, haul them in. We do have all the wheat bags out from last fall here to do yet, so we're gonna have to get to that. We didn't even start a one there. I think we picked up one, like half a bag of flowers. That's all we did for in field. It's kind of been iffy. We were trying to go out and do more flowers, and then the ground unfroze, so we couldn't get trucks in. So put hold on that. We're just hauling wheat from the bin site into the elevator now. So doing little stuff like that. Just trying to catch up with stuff. My boss, he did buy a new 9RX 830, so that'll be interesting. He sold my tractor I ran last year on the Cedar. So I think Tristan will be running that one, and I'll be up to his tractor now. So otherwise, I will be giving away a sweatshirt. I'll put it up right here somewhere. If you guys go over to my Instagram, which is Northern Acres, just go over there and I'll have a post on it. If you go on the post, just comment subscribed and like that post, and you will be entered to win a sweatshirt. And if you guys really like them or something, I could come out with some more sweatshirts. I could sell them if you guys want them. Let me know, but it'll be up on my Instagram, so go and like the post and comment subscribed on it, and you'll be entered to win that. So, and then I'll message you and we'll talk about it. But anyways, that's kind of what we've been up to lately. So here's sunflower harvest for you guys. Well, welcome back. We are currently just starting on flowers here now for season 2025. These are, we just pulled in the field here today. I think Tristan tried it a couple weeks ago. It's a little wet. He went out yesterday and tried it. Looks like it was about 11 moisture or something, so thought we would start today. So now we got 3 of them running here. I'm not sure if Dennis is coming out today or not. He might have stuff going on today, so he might be coming out tomorrow. But me, Tristan, and Kevin are going here now. Just made a few rounds of opening up to get the bag in here. Matt's gonna come out with the speed disc a spot so we can put the bag down at, and then fill the trucks and stuff up with them, and see if they can haul them straight to the elevator, either in Bismarck or Enderlin. We'll see how it goes. If they're too wet, we'll put them in hopper bins and start with that for now. So we have 930 heads on here, old style heads with pans with no reel. Took the reel off with the auger. So 30-foot heads. Tristan up there is running the McDon with a 45-foot head. They just have a package, an option to put on just the pans and a thing that covers the reel so the reel doesn't hit them. But I'll kind of get a closer look at that and show you guys what that's like. But here comes Matt and Douglas, it looks like. Matt's with the speed disc, so. Tristan ended up parking away from us last night, so I got to finish his combine. I'm just doing 10 hours today. So all the other combines were in the yard, and as you just seen, Kevin had some pans broke, so Perry's gonna fix them up. He pulled it in the shop. We're right around the homestead here, so I'm gonna finish greasing his. Of course, as soon as I open Kevin's combine, his shield, I just get covered with sunflower dust. So I lost my sweatshirt and my coats. Just going with the t-shirt for now, I guess. I only got one more combine to do here, and I don't know how early we'll get going. There's a little bit of a frost out. It was cold this morning, so it's about 30 degrees right now. We ended up getting this field in here almost done. We have like a few little islands left, like 5-10 acre islands left, 2 of them. So I think this field was like maybe close to 300 acres or something, so it wasn't a bad day. I mean, for our first day, getting going and stuff, getting everything set.
Just gonna unload on the stop because this weed pile here is just nasty.
Well, we currently just got going for the day. Yesterday we ended up quitting right around maybe 2, something like that, 2 or 3. We got a little shot of rain. It was like a sprinkle, a little heavy sprinkle, so it ended up shutting us down. The moisture is right on the flowers, but the stalks, they were not feeding through our pans, so put us on a halt for a little bit. This morning we ended up getting going pretty late too, because it was a really heavy frost and it took a while to dry up. So it's currently almost 1 o'clock and we all just finally kind of got going here. So I mean, as you can see there, it just bunches up like that. I mean, this stuff is like all on the ground, and it's very difficult to get. We do have lifters on all the headers except Tristan with his McDonald header, and they do help quite a bit get that sunflowers off the ground. But I mean, it just keeps piling up there. Sometimes I like to give it a shake where I go, and that kind of cleans everything off. But this stuff is on the ground, and I'm going about, I don't know, 3.2 here, 4 through this stuff, but usually I can run about 6, so it just all depends. But anyways, yesterday, right before we were quitting, my header, my wobble box for the sickle drive took a crap, so I ended up just going and hooking up on a different header, Tristan's old header. So we had one on spare, so I just went and hooked up to that one, and using that one I had to take the shields off of here because I can't see through them. Perry put them on. I mean, they're nice if you have them about 2 or 3 feet up, but he put them like about 4.5, 5 feet up, and you couldn't see anything through them, so we took them all off and only made them about 2 or 3 feet high. But mine are just off completely on this, so I ended up just hooking on this. They did end up having another wobble box, so they put that on about an hour after, and then I went and blew off my combine. We do rent out a big air compressor for this, and we do blow off the combines probably 2 to 3 times a day, because sunflowers are known to start a lot of fires, static electricity. We do drag chains and stuff, and then do blow them off just to keep them clean in case anything does happen, or if it wants to start a fire or what, it won't spread fast or anything. So we take a lot of cautions with this, because sunflowers can get really, really dry and are known to start a lot of fires. So, but I don't want to talk about that. We've been pretty lucky so far. So we do have a water truck on standby every field we go to all the time. That comes with us everywhere. Well, we are currently just heading home. We ended up getting this field done. It was east of the farm, about 5 miles or something. So I don't know how much it added up to. I'll look here. But ended up getting that done. We moved from west of the farm to over here today. We finished up just northwest of the farm, I guess, and then moved over here, got this knocked off. So we're now just quickly moving home. It's about 6:40. And after this, I think we only got like 1,000 acres left, so it's kind of going quick. I don't think we'll get it done all tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. We got to quit at dark tomorrow, so since it is a Friday. But we're just all headed home here. We got a 5-mile hike. We're about halfway there so far. So, you know, the sunflowers are yielding a lot better than I thought this year, being on the ground. But I guess my combine could be lying to me. But from what I'm seeing, I guess they're not bad. Just a lot on the ground and stuff, and the moisture is good. They're all dry. This spot we had a lot of green stalks still, so it was a little rougher going through, but it's been fairly good. I mean, these lifters really help a lot pick stuff up that's off the ground. This field was a little bit better with them standing up, a lot less laying on the ground, so that's always nice. But not sure where. I think this next place we're going to does have a lot more on the ground, so that won't be the greatest, but it's just something I guess we got to deal with. So, and today we were doing a bag change, and they only had 3 guys on it, and it was super windy today. Ended up kind of getting away from the bag, and it pulled out about 30 feet of the bag. So little screw up there, but it was so windy. I mean, we needed more guys on them. We should have had more guys, but so that kind of sucked. Well, the stuff we finished up here last night on Tristan's, we finished it up in the dark, and it's hilly. It's all by wind towers and stuff here. But I looked on the Ops Center this morning and did see that we did miss some. So I had to step out here at Matt's tractor with the speed disc, because we speed disc down the ground wherever we put the bag at, so the stalks aren't poking the bag. And I noticed that we did miss some. So looks like 2 rounds with the combine. So, and we did move combines home last night, so we're gonna have to come back and get that. But I think today is gonna be too wet to combine. It's been drizzly, and as you can see, it's foggy out. And I mean, come over to the stalks and I can't even rip it by hand. I mean, I just pull it out of the ground. It's wet out enough, so I don't think combining will work today. So, but I'll probably go. I gotta put a radio on this tractor, do some maintenance on the combines, and a few other little things to mess around with today. Might be early day, but I'm gonna, like I say, I'm gonna put this radio on this tractor. I don't know how it got missing out of here, but I had an extra one laying around. Well, Matt's tractor's got a different coax cable. It's bigger. Radio won't work. But if you guys have ever listened to what a wind tower sounds like up close when it's going, it's loud. Well, we currently just got going for the day about, I guess, roughly an hour ago here. We left off Friday. It is currently Tuesday right now. Saturday, it did snow and rain a little bit, so it did make things pretty messy and wet. So we didn't do any cutting Sunday. We were gonna try yesterday, but it wasn't the best drying day. So it did dry out a little bit, but where I live, there was still snow on the ground, but where the field was, there was no snow. So we were able to get going here roughly around 9:30 or something. A lot drier today than it has previously been, so we're kind of really watching everything. There was a neighbor's combine that did end up burning up overnight. This must have been a smolder somewhere, and ended up taking off, and they woke up and came out to the combines and it was gone in the morning. So we definitely got to watch pretty closely here with what we do. So I'm gonna go and blow off. We do rent a big air compressor, probably like I said, and we do blow everything off probably 2 or 3 times at least a day. So I'm gonna head over and probably blow off very soon here. Well, I was on off center and I was just kind of screwing around and I was looking at a few different things, and it looks like we have spent more than 24 hours in this field combining it, which that's crazy. I mean, it's 560 acres, and it took us so long with 4 combines. We spent over 24 hours just in this field, which I find that just crazy. I mean, usually it would not be that long. I mean, we would have this done in like a day if it was like wheat or something, or the flowers were all standing. So that's just kind of crazy to think that like 2 full days in this field. It's slow going. We've been having a lot of breakdowns. I think there's been at least a combine or 2 down this whole time. We just keep breaking pans and lifters. We put lifters on all these combines, and it's just a pain. And Tristan switched his header back to these old 930s with lifters on them because the McDonald didn't have lifters. I'm hoping we'll be finishing up here in the next hour. I'm hoping. We'll see how it kind of goes, and I'm sure we'll call it for the night because we do have 2 other fields around here. I'm not sure how big they are. When I checked this morning, we had like 950 acres left or something of flowers. So, but the other 2 fields are really close to here. They're right across the road, both of them. But I think they are even worse in this field with down flowers. So it's not going to be very fun. It's going to be very slow going. And then we have our corn project, which we're trying to get done, but I think we have to push it off till next week just to make sure we get this done. The boys at the bin site, they have been doing corn, like our truckers. They've just been putting corn into the bins, but I think tomorrow they will be trucking for flowers again. So well, we currently just got going for the day. Yesterday we finished up at roughly around 6:30. It was actually a fairly decent day. We didn't have a lot of breakdowns. We ended up getting a 300-acre field done, I think, or like 400-acre, plus another 40, so it wasn't terrible. But today, moved over to about 265-acre field. Well, we got 40 of that done last night, so about 200 acres left here, and then we got another 40 acres just down the road, a little field that we got to do, and then hopefully we should be done then. That's all we got left, so we're hoping to all get done today. I'm hoping so. It's been just a headache and a half. I am ready for this to be done. It's just not fun at all. I'm just ready to actually get to be able to sleep at night and not worry about the next day going at it. But I didn't have anything break down. I did have a few carriage bolts out of my pants. Well, Doug calls me and he goes, "So how many lifters did you break so far today?" I said, "Douglas, come on, man." I said, "I didn't break any today, but now I'm gonna since he said something." And sure as heck, next round, broke a lifter. But thank God that was the only lifter I broke that day. So we finally just got a grain cart here now. Matt had to run home. So Sydney's been trying to keep up with us for grain carts for a second. We got a shipment in, I think, of bags. So he's busy dealing with that. So we've been working Sydney pretty hard here now. So Sydney's got a pretty full grain cart. But anyways, it's not been a very fun week dealing with flowers. It took us a lot longer than we expected. So I know that Tristan really liked that McDonald header with the sunflower pans and the sunflower attachments. So I think my boss did end up and order 3 more of them. So if we do sunflowers again next year, we'll have the McDonald's and not these. And hopefully they won't be laid down next year, which I'm really hoping for. So currently just got done with sunflowers here. So very, very good feeling. It's 2 o'clock. I'm gonna go home and actually get some sleep for once because I have not slept in a while. Oh, glad to finish. We're just heading back home now. We got about a 3-4 mile hike to get home. Not too bad. So good to finish everything up. All crops are in the bag or in the bin. So otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do enjoy it, and I am sorry that I did not post anything in a while. It's kind of just been busy. Well, I shouldn't say just busy. It's been slow, and then it got busy really fast again. So when it was slow, I really didn't have anything to record. So I apologize for that, but I will get some more videos out here soon. I'm not sure what I'm going to do over winter. If you guys have some ideas, please drop them in the comments and let me know. I just want to say thank you guys for everything. I think I hit over 1,500 subs, so I am extremely thankful for that. Never thought I would be there. Let's see if we can get to 2,000 next. But anyways, thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next video.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sorrows, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case. Yeah, it's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers for the seeds that I've sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on down. Still looking for the right at the end of my wrongs. At the end of my wrongs, I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. It's a little good news. good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through. Bet the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little. Something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.